Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Hawksnest here, back with another Rules of Survival video. Now today we're doing our second episode of the gun guide series, and today we're doing the Barrett sniper rifle. Now the way that you get the Barrett is from airdrops or supply crates or whatever you want to call them. If you don't know what that is, basically a plane flies over the map every once in a while and it'll drop a supply crate which floats down to the island after like 20-30 seconds, something like that. And inside this crate, there's a chance that there will be the Barrett along with ammo, and also the chance of being some other things like meds, armor, and scopes. Alright, so diving right into all the basic information about the gun, if we compare the Barrett to the you can tell that the Barrett has higher power, slightly lower firing rate, higher stability, and the exact same mag size of 5. And if you had an extended quick draw mag on the Barrett and the actually, you get up to 8 rounds. Okay, so now onto the attachments of the Barrett. The attachments are all exactly the same as the SVD. You can add a silencer, a compensator, and the compensator is basically useless on both the and the Barrett because in this game, when you scope in and shoot, you unscope and then you pull the bolt back and chamber another round in, and then you aim back in. So recoil doesn't actually affect this animation. So unless the compensator like slightly reduces the flash or something, which it might kind of, the compensator is basically useless. So if you have the chance to get a silencer or a flash hider on your Barrett or I would definitely take the silencer or flash hider. Mag, you have extended mag, quick draw mag, and extended quick draw mag. Extended mag, it puts it from 5 to 8 rounds, as I said before. Same thing with the extended quick draw, and then I'll talk about the quick draw in just a second. Cheek pad is kind of useless on the Barrett. It's kind of a thing you can just add because just why not if you have it. But overall, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it does, but it appears that it doesn't really help a whole lot with the So if you get it, go ahead, take it, but I definitely wouldn't say you need it or anything. And then for sights, the Barrett can take any sight in the game. That includes a red dot, hollow, 2 times, 4 times, and 8 times. In default, I'm pretty sure it comes with the 2 times. I could be wrong. It doesn't really matter because when you get the Barrett out of an airdrop, it almost always has a sight with it, whether it be a 4 times or 8 times. But I think it comes default with the 2 times. So the reload time without a quick draw or extended quick draw mag is 2 seconds, and then if you have a quick draw or extended quick draw, it's down to 1.3 seconds. So the same as the SVD. Okay, so now on to the biggest part of the video, the damage. Alright, so before we look at the damage, I just want to explain that if you have 100 or more damage, it means that that shot will be a one shot. So with the Barrett, if you shoot someone in the head and they don't have a helmet, you'll deal 330 damage. So that's clearly a one shot because it's way over 100. If you shoot them in the chest, if they don't have a chest, like a chest plate, it does 132 damage, so also a one shot kill. And then in the legs and the arms, the Barrett also does 132 damage, which is also a one shot. So if someone has no armor and you shoot them with the Barrett, no matter where you hit them, it's going to be a one shot. Alright, so for level 1 armor, if you shoot someone in the head and they have a level 1 helmet, you're going to deal 230 damage. So this is way over a one shot. You're going to basically overkill someone. If you shoot someone in the chest and they have a level 1 chest plate or level 1 armor, you're going to deal 92 damage. So not quite a one shot unless they were kind of low, but still really close and a lot of damage. Okay, and the legs and the arms, once again, 132 damage, which is a one shot. Alright, so if your opponent has a level 2 helmet and you shoot them in the head, you'll deal 198 damage, so again, a one shot. If they have level 2 armor on, you're going to deal 79 damage in the chest or back. And then for the legs and arms, once again, 132 damage, which is a one shot. Okay, now if your opponent has a level 3 helmet, you're going to deal 148 damage in the head, which again, one shot. If you shoot them in the chest, you're going to deal 59 damage, so just over half of their health. And then if you shoot them in the arms or legs and they have level 3 armor on, you're going to deal 132 damage, so once again, a one shot. So if you notice, out of all the armor, so level 0, so not having any armor at all, level 1, level 2, and level 3, if you shoot someone in the legs or arms, it's a one shot. So the most unique thing about this gun is that no matter what armor someone has, if you shoot them in the legs or arms, it's gonna be a one shot. So with most snipers, you would want to aim for someone's head, but with this gun, you just need to aim for their arms or legs. So most of the time, this is extremely easy because legs and arms are a big part of the body, whereas the head is a lot smaller, so it's harder to hit. So with the Barrett, you can just aim for someone's legs and arms, and if you hit them, they're gonna die no matter what. The only thing that's not a one shot is the chest, unless they have no armor at all. But otherwise, if you hit someone in the arms, legs, or head, they're dead. That's the craziest thing about this gun. No matter what armor they have, they cannot defend against you if you can hit them in the arms or legs. So That's the weirdest thing about the sniper, is you're gonna want to aim for the legs or arms most of the time, whereas like the SVD or the AUM, you're gonna want to aim for the head most of the time. Alright, so now onto the firing rate. The actual firing rate of the Barrett is 2 seconds, and this just means that you're going to shoot once every 2 seconds if you're just spamming the shoot button. So there's a video down below to kind of help you understand what I mean by that. The effective firing rate is 2.35 seconds, and this just means the distance between your shots when you're aiming back in. So you shoot, or you aim in, you shoot, and then you pull the bolt back and you put a new round in, close the bolt, and then aim back in and shoot. So you're going to be able to shoot once every 2.35 seconds. So this is more of a realistic time. If you're actually fighting someone, you're going to get a shot off about once every 2.35 seconds, unless you're like aiming in for a long time. But if you shoot as soon as you aimed in, you're going to shoot once every 2.35 seconds. So again, if you don't understand, hopefully the video below kind of helps. Okay, so now the DPS, which is the damage per second of the Barrett. I took the base damage of the Barrett, which is 132, and I divided it by the firing rate of the gun, which is 2, so that's just 2 seconds in between each shot, and I got a damage per second of 66. Now, if you compare the DPS of the Barrett, which is 66, to the DPS of the SVD, which is 183, you'll notice that the DPS of the Barrett is way lower. Now, this is because the Barrett requires you to basically hit your first shot, because if you hit your first shot, you're gonna deal 132 damage if you hit him in the arms or legs, obviously, so it's gonna be a one-shot kill. But because of the such slow firing rate, you're not going to be able to get a second shot off if you're shooting against someone that's experienced. Because if you shoot at him and you miss, that person has 2 seconds to reposition, move around, find you, kill you, or whatever. So with the Barrett, it's essential that you hit your first shot, and if you're able to hit him in the head, legs, or arms, it's going to be a one-shot kill anyway. So that's why this gun is so good for people that have good aim, because you can kill anybody with this gun with only one shot. But if you missed your first shot, it's going to be a lot harder to hit your second or even third shot. So that's kind of why the DPS is so much lower, because the firing rate is so slow, but really all you need is one shot, so this isn't a big deal, especially for the more experienced players. Alright, so my advice and overview of the Barrett is very simple. Aim for the legs and arms at all times. If you're able to hit the legs or arms, you will kill someone. And also, be patient with your shots. Don't just try to shoot someone immediately, because then they'll hide and it's going to be a lot harder to kill them. If they're way in the open, then you can just kind of wait for them to slow down, maybe stop to look at their map or something, and you can take them out of the game immediately. When you have the Barrett and you have a 4 or 8 times, you want to play like a sniper, which is just wait, be patient, and take your shot when you can. Don't just go spamming shots like you would with like the SVD or some kind of assault rifle. Alright, so now this isn't confirmed, but I just want to say this just in case you guys can kind of test this as well for me, and let me know how it works for you. But when I was recording this video and getting all the information for the video, I went for about, I'd say 5 or 6 first airdrops, and when I say that, I'm just saying the very first airdrop that lands in the game, I went for it, and out of all of those airdrops, I got the Barrett every single time. So I think that the very first airdrop that comes in a game always has the Barrett. Now, I haven't confirmed this yet, but there might actually be a specific order of what guns come. So the first airdrop is a certain gun, the second airdrop is a certain gun, so on and so forth. I might make a video of that in the future, but so far I think that the first airdrop is always a Barrett. So if you want to get the Barrett, try to go for the first airdrop, get a car or vehicle early and drive to it. And maybe it is like that. I don't know for sure. I'm going to test this in the future, but as of right now, I think that is the case. So if you want to Barrett, maybe just go for the first airdrop and you'll get it. Alright, so last up is just what gun I like using with the Barrett. Now honestly, I just take, normally when I have the Barrett, I'll just take any assault rifle, whether it be the AR-15, the M4, the AK, or the M14 EBR. Now most of the times I like to go for airdrops, so I was using the M14 EBR with the Barrett, but I also like to use AK or M4. Honestly, I use any AR in the game. I just like them all. But yeah, so it's up to you what you use, but I think the best setup is taking a assault rifle along with your Barrett. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next up should be the AUM, if I get all the information for it quick enough. I think I'll either do the AUM or the AK, because a lot of people are asking for the stats on the AK, but I think I want to keep the theme of doing sniper rifles right now, and then I'll move on to the assault rifles. So expect the AUM pretty soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see all my gun guides, because I'm going to be doing gun guides for pretty much every single weapon in the game, maybe not pistols. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, peace out.